Hello everyone, it is I, General Life, and today I'm going to tell you everything about the Woodland Mansion in Minecraft 1.11. The Woodland Mansion is a new structure that is generated in 1.11. It was introduced during Minecraft 2016. I discussed in a previous video, that is the everything about llamas, that I would be making this video, and so here it is. So let's get straight to it. So first of all, Woodland Mansion is a very rare structure and it is only found in the roof forest biomes. It is the only place you can find Vindicators, Evokers, and also the Vexes, which are new mobs added to 1.11. Woodland Mansions are often appearing tens of thousands of blocks from the origin or your spawn point, so they are extremely far away and extremely difficult to find. But Minecraft does make it easy. You can easily locate a woodland mansion by finding a woodland explorer map, which are traded for emeralds by the new cartographer villagers, which is a new profession for the white coat villagers. So as you can see, I got one cartographer over here, it's written over there. You have to trade with him a bit until you can unlock his last two trades, which are for ocean explorer map and woodland explorer map. So let's trade with this guy and we will get the location of perhaps the nearest woodland mansion. And as you can see, our the player is in the bottom right corner, and using our north, south, east and west, you can see over here. If you look at facing, as it's written, I'm facing south. So if I face north and I go a bit further and then I go west, then I will be able to locate the woodland mansion, but it's easy to spot it, so let's go there. Now as you can see over here, despite being near a woodland mansion, which is the nearest woodland mansion from that village, the map does not say so, which means that the map you get from the cartographer does not display the nearest mansion, so there might be a mansion near to you. So if you want to find a mansion, as I said, it's extremely hard, but the map is the best way to find it in survival if you don't want to cheat. But if you're finding it creative, the best way is to do slash locate mansion. And as you can see over there, this is actually a new feature. If you didn't know, it's a new feature in 1.11 with the slash locate, and this is extremely useful for guys on survival, or if you are if you want, you can use it in your survival world as well. Coming to the structure of the mansion itself, all mansions are randomly generated, so no two mansions will be the same, but some features actually are same for all mansions, and that is that they have two main floors and a third floor which can vary in size. It can be either half of the entire mansion or even just a small room. So as you can see, you are always greeted with an entrance, and this entrance is there for each and every mansion, and except for a few rooms and the entrance itself, the entire place is fairly lit up, so you won't run into much of the mobs. But of course you will see that there are some rooms which are not lit up, but the rooms themselves are also uniquely generated, and there are a lot of rooms. I'll be discussing that in another video. Here's an example of a secret or hidden area. Now as you can see, I can break this area, and if I actually can pass through it, okay, I pass through it, you can see that there's a chicken over here. Now this is just one of the rooms, which, as you can see, this is a completely blocked off section, and as you can see, there are rooms over here. So yeah, if you are exploring a mansion, you need to make sure you look through most of the walls. You can look through it by breaking the middle part and seeing it. If it has an entrance, then that's good. If it doesn't, then you better explore it, because there are a lot of interesting stuff, especially the fact that there are chests and there are you can loot stuff in this area. So let's check on further. After traversing the second floor, you'll be able to find a room like this, and this is actually the stairs to the third room, which is completely different for different mansions. It can be extremely huge, but in this case it's not that big. As you can see, it has a few rooms over here, and that's it. Actually, it doesn't have any extra rooms, because you can try breaking it, but then from the outside itself, you might have seen it, there is nothing special. But as you can see over here, there is a pixel art of it. That's pretty cool. So let's see if we can find a secret room, not like a blocked off room, but a secret room. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any secret room, so this mansion isn't that interesting, it seems. But I'll show you all the list of the possible rooms later on. But first of all, let's look at the loot table of the chests. And upon some analysis, I have found out that the chests have somewhat the same kind of loot you would find in dungeons or in nether fortresses, except for the gold chest plate and gold swords. But instead, you might find also an additional diamond hoe, or if you are extremely lucky, a diamond chest plate, long other than normal diamonds or golden apples and all that kind of stuff. This mob right over here is the Vindicator. He is an illager which, according to Minecraft wiki or according to Project themselves, illagers are descended of villagers. That is why you could find the maps to Woodland Mansions with villagers themselves. And this guy is a reference to Johnny. Here's Johnny from a popular movie. And if I do my name onto S and I taunt him, as you can see, he hits. And when I say he hits, and he comes with you with an axe, just like here's Johnny. If he's a popular meme as well. And he is extremely fast and he is extremely ruthless. He does a lot of damage just like an axe would. And yeah, I have to run now. I have a lot of mobs chasing me. So yeah, that's Johnny. uh, Actually, if you name him Johnny, he will attack any mob other than even you, except for other illagers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And upon dying, he may drop his axe or he may drop emeralds. But no, you can't make an emerald farm because these mobs only spawn once per mansion. The other illager that is included other than the Vindicator is the Evoker. And while the Vindicator is like the axe guy, this guy is more like a witch, but he's much more cooler than a witch. I really like this guy. Is well, like in the sense he's really hard to kill. So if I go back into game mode S, actually I did that. If I go back into MS, you can see that he does that super cool animation and he spawns these guys. These guys are like ghosts, they're called Vexes, and they will try to attack you. He spawns at least 2 or 3 Vexes per time, and as you can see, actually, where did this guy go? He's over here, and as you can see, he even does this cool fang attack, which is extremely scary. And it is really hard to kill this guy. And let's try and kill him. And and once you kill him, you find this thing, which is the Totem of Undying. So let's see if these guys help us. And as you can see over there, the Totem of Undying, holding it in your hand. And if you die, or if you are going to die, and you hold the Totem of Undying on your hand, you get amazing absorption, and you won't die. It saves your life, which is pretty cool. Of course, you can only get it when you kill an evoker, and as I said before, evokers do not spawn once you kill them, so you can't make a farm out of it. But it's pretty cool if you find a Totem of Undying, since it can help you in dire situations. And as you can see over here, the Vexes are also super annoying since they can walk through walls. And yeah, that's pretty much why I hate these guys. Well, let's move on to see if there's anything else I can discuss. Well, looks like this episode took a bit more time than other episodes. That's why I'm going to be making a part 2 of this, and that episode will be focusing on the different rooms that can be found in a Woodland Mansion. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and share it, and also comment on what else you like about the Woodland Mansion, or if you found anything cool about the Woodland Mansion. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed to join the Knife Army, and also make sure to watch my previous videos, especially the everything about Labos videos if you haven't already. And until next time, goodbye.